For me, art is plumbing the soul. There is a need to express. And the question is how that expression becomes artful. Painting is the most magnificent creative capability that I know of as a visual artist. My name is Michael Roque Collins, and I'm an artist. When I was a young boy, my parents, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles were all artists. So that might doom me to servitude, stretching, sizing, and priming, and that was the case. But my early passion was in drawing. Eventually, dreams that I had from my childhood became the driving force in my art. My father, Lowell Collins, was a well-known artist in our region. He spent most of his life in Houston, but studied abroad, Art Students League in New York, Colorado School of Arts and Design. He came to Houston, had a variety of jobs teaching at Rice University and University of Houston. And he also ended his professional teaching career as Dean of the Museum School, now called Glassell. When I was growing up, to have two parents and aunts and uncles that were all artists, it was a blessing and somewhat of a curse. But that's part of the struggle. We each, as artists, find our own voice. I realized as a painter that we need to go deep into what we do and be singular with our experiences. We differed in the sense that I'm continuing focusing on painting, where his life was more of a Renaissance creation where many aspects professionally in art became a factor. I was classically trained, and when you look at the series of my work over time, I started off with a series that was representationally related to recording people, places, and things, the realistic years. Then my work started to take on the notion of dreamscapes, and then finally, after many years of narrative, that narrative started to ebb in the mid-2000s into work that dealt with post-symbolistic tendencies, where I'm wanting the viewer to have an experience, to encounter light, land, darkness, enlightenment, and have their own conclusion, their own narrative, their own story becomes told by their engagement with the composition. So I think art does reflect our life's journey. Our loves, our relationships, all those great things that make our culture exciting to live in. I think true success is the ability to find something in your life that provides joy. And if that joy can provide, that experience of painting can provide illumination, a certain enlightenment to others, even reflecting the tribulations in life. You do your job as an artist to communicate those tragic glories that are humankind. And I hope at the end of my life, I can say that my work has meant something, that it relates to fundamental issues about the human condition, the heart, the emotion, and that it has a connection, a deep connection to future generations that would look at it and experience and locate and find newness upon each glance.